Hey guys, it's number 5, last one of the week. We're just going to have a brief look at 4th Nephi. So things through 4th Nephi being in this one book. So in the first verse you read that the disciples of Christ form a church of Christ in all the lands. So in all the parts of the lands there's church of Christ, church of Jesus Christ. That's what they called it because it's the church of Jesus Christ. In verse 2, all people throughout the land, all of them are converted and baptized. It's a wonderful time. Everyone's on board. We get to verse 3, and they have all things in common. They are living the law of consecration. They are sharing their excess. No one's going hungry, homeless. No one's less than. Everyone's accepted. Doesn't mean that everyone's your bestie either, but they were totally sharing and loving and caring and living in that kind of society. Down to 17, there's no manner of ites, so they weren't like Nephites or Lamanites or you're this thing or you're that thing. No, we don't like you because you're that family. No, they were just one people. They were a Zion people. Quite a beautiful thing. And down into 24, you get pride starting to creep in. And then by the time you get to 36, they're back to being different types of ites. And they begin to build up the secret oaths of Gadianton in 42. That starts coming back in, and you're like, well, who reintroduced that? Well, Satan's obviously slipped someone some information and they thought it was a good idea, and that starts up. And then down to 48, Amron hides up the records because he's scared they're going to get stolen. So there's a lot of things in here. You look at all their happiness. There's so many examples, yet over time it eroded away and wickedness and the pride cycle came back in. How can we have more Zion and less ugly in our families, wards, and communities? How can we do that? How can we have more Zion and less ugly? How can we do that? We can look at the things here that they did and focus on that and learn from the things where it fell apart. And how do you overcome division and create more unity? We can do personally, what can we do personally to be a creator of a Zion world? We can love God and we can love others. We can have no manner of ites. We can look at people and not devise them and have division. How can we eliminate ugly behaviors? And that's shown in verse 38, actually. Just over here, 38. And it came to pass that they who rejected the gospel called Lamanites and Nemalites and Ishmaelites. And they did not dwindle in unbelief, but they did willfully rebel against the gospel of Christ. And they did teach their children that they should not believe, even as their fathers from the beginning did dwindle. It's a choice. They willfully rebelled. So how can we eliminate ugly behaviors? Don't willfully rebel. Choose Christ. Eliminate ugly behaviors. Focus on the good. Know that the ugly is there and say thank you, but no thank you. It's always a choice, and we can always turn back to Christ. So there's just a short little thing on 4th Nephi. Unity and happiness. How to create more of it. Be more of that, less of the other. All right. Thanks for joining me this week. I hope you got something out of it. Stay safe out there, guys. It's survived to 25, I hear, although I don't know that it's going to get better. We just got to survive and do our best, right? So stick with each other and have more unity, less ugly. Okay. Love you guys. Bye.